Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy, the handmade homeschooler, and this is gonna be probably my favorite video because I get to talk about this thing that I just got and I'm so excited. We're gonna be doing an Amazon haul today. This is my spring Amazon haul, and this is just stuff that I have bought over the last, oh goodness, I wanna say probably 2 or 3 weeks. And I have a slight Amazon addiction, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. Do you guys have like an Amazon addiction? I feel like I do. I have a serious Amazon problem, but I don't drive because of my illness, and it's just easier for me rather than constantly asking my husband to drive me to the store to just order it on Amazon. And a lot of times I find that the items are cheaper on Amazon and there's a better selection. So there's that too. I will have all the links for everything down below in the description box, and you guys can go check them out if you're interested. So I'm gonna do the best one first because nobody wants to wait till last. But okay, so there's a backstory to this. My husband bought me an anniversary gift and I didn't know what it was, and it was something that I had wanted for like the last 10 years, and he really went all out. It was our 16th wedding anniversary. It took months for this to get here because of the supply issues, and yeah, but it was worth it. Okay, so this is part of it. This is my KitchenAid bowl, and it is blue and pink watercolor florals. Does this not look like a giant teacup? I mean, tell me this doesn't look like a teacup. But the KitchenAid mixer that he bought to go with it is literally like my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. It is rose petal pink, I think, and it's like this beautiful matte blush color, and combined with this bowl is ceramic, and I wrote a blog post about it. I'll link my blog post down below too. I mean, it's just, it's so much better than the steel bowl. I cannot even explain. I did not know until my cousin posted a picture on Facebook that there were other bowls that you could buy. They have KitchenAid bowls that you can replace the these stainless steel bowl with. Did you all know that? I did not know that. And now that I know that, I will never go back to the steel bowl. So this one is ceramic. It's a little bit heavier, but it's not a big deal at all unless, you know, maybe if you're buying it for somebody who's elderly, that might be a little bit more of a problem. But for me, this isn't an issue at all. When I pulled it out of the box, I think I squealed like a 13-year-old girl. So that's how excited I was. Anyway, we're gonna move on now to the other things that I got, but I had to show you guys this because it went so crazy on Instagram when I posted it. Even KitchenAid commented on it. So it went crazy wild. So I will leave the links down below if y'all want to see if you can get your husbands to get you one for Christmas. Or Mother's Day is coming up. You guys put this on your Mother's Day list because this was the best present I think I've ever had, and it makes my heart happy just looking at it. Okay, so let's go into some cheaper things here. That was a gift, and I don't normally get gifts that big, so I'm a little excited. Okay, so for $15, I got this oil diffuser necklace. So it's big enough to where I can just put it over my head, which is great. There's little tiny what they call lava rocks inside, and it comes with 7 of them. So there's one in the necklace, and then there are 6 additional ones, all different colors. So there's pink, purple, mustard yellow, white, light blue, and black. And then this one is like royal blue. And then you basically just put like a couple drops of oil onto it and stick it in here, and then you can smell it for a while. This has really been helping me with my allergies because I live in the South and it's yellow dust season, also known as pollen season, and I need to breathe. So this has been a huge help for me, and I asked you guys about this on Facebook, and I've had it on my list ever since, and you guys told me to go get this, so I bought it, and just telling all y'all thank you for telling me this. So with summer coming up, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I'm really pale, just by nature. I'm not albino, but I'm really pale. So I have two colors, okay? I have lobster red from Frying in the Sun or vampire white. And I'm talking like Twilight vampire white without the sparkles. I am just like that naturally. So I like to use tanner. And this one is the best one I have ever used, hands down. This one is the Saint Tropez. I'm not sure how to say that right, but y'all get the idea. This one it's like a foam, and I got the little mitt to go with it, and I got the, there's this foam piece that has two handles so you could do your back by yourself, which is great. So I don't have to bug my husband to get my back. But this one, the color on it does not look orangey. It does not look fakey. It looks very natural, and I was really impressed with it. Even as light as I am, this does not look weird on me. The color is really, really nice, and it looks like you have been tanning outside and then you've developed a really nice color. So I don't have a before and after pic, just for modesty reasons. I don't post that type of stuff, but I do want to tell you guys this one is a really great one. I've been using it for quite a while. I just got another bottle of it. This lasted forever. I use it about once a week. Every weekend I usually reapply, and it doesn't leave like a super sticky residue or anything like that. I would just say if you're going to use this, don't put white on after you use it. Wait until you take your first shower and then use white. I ruined something by doing that on accident. But other than that, it's great, and the smell is really nice too. Okay, next, also because it's spring, I got some really pretty new books. This book has been on my list since Christmas, and this is from the Mint Gardener, and I have her watercolor botanicals book, and I decided to buy her watercolor workbook because I love the first book so much. This one is different. This isn't an instructional book per se. This one has her drawings in it, and it's on watercolor paper, and it's already drawn. Hopefully you guys can see. There we go. It's already drawn on here, so all you have to do is just get out your watercolors and just paint it. You remember those books that we had back in the 80s where the paint was like, the watercolor paint was dried on, and all you had to do was like get your paintbrush and put some water on it, and then you could paint the picture that was on the paper? This is like the adult version of that. I hope that somebody remembers those little workbooks, because I remember them, and this is what it reminded me of, and I was like, oh, I love this. This is like the big girl version. So love this. And then just to make life a little bit easier, and I wanted to try some better paint. I have an addiction to paint thanks to Paint by Numbers, and I started doing watercolors about a year ago as well, and I'm not good at it, but I'm getting better. But I wanted to try some higher quality paint, and I bought the Winsor & Newton, the little 12 pan version, and I have to say these are really good. I mean, these, I have two of their paintbrushes, and the two paintbrushes I have from this brand are my favorite ones by far. Out of all the paintbrushes I have, these are my favorite paintbrushes. So I was like, you know, let's just try the paint. The color in them is wonderful. I love the pigment. And then I also got a larger set. And these, I mainly got them because I have the tubes. I have the tube watercolor paint, and that's what I used for the Mint Gardener's botanical book, and I really liked that one. However, it is a lot to get out and to put away all the time, so I wanted something that I could just pull out really quick. So I got this one as well, and these are not nearly as full as the other pans, but the pigment in them is really good. So I was really impressed by the pigment on these, and it comes with a watercolor brush too, so you can use these as like a travel type of paint. So this would be good like if you're going on a picnic, or if you're going on a field trip or something and you guys want to have your kids do art. This is a good one to take with you. So another spring thing that I got was Drawn to Nature. And this has been really great to use with my little watercolor palette, and I have these little watercolor books, and they're about the same size as this book here. And I have just been really painting a lot of the things that are inside of this book. And this is really for nature journaling, and I'm not really nature journaling, I'm just painting. And a lot of these are just of her paintings in watercolor, and it just gives me some kind of inspiration to use. But if your kids are doing nature journaling or something like that, this is a really great book to help get you started and to kind of see some inspiration photos as to what nature journaling is and how to do that. And this is like her own personal nature journal. This is like an example nature journal for you. And I really enjoyed using this. I bought this like a couple years ago, but I haven't really used it until now. I just kind of kept it on the shelf, and then I remembered that I had it. And I went back and I was like, oh, I want to see this. I want to see how to do this, because it was before I started painting. So I love how she does all of these little animals inside and these landscapes and birds and trees. And it just gives me kind of a guide to use. So another thing I've been using a whole lot is my work planner. I got a work planner separate from my homeschool planner. So I have my homeschool planner over here. That's my Mardell planner. And then because I work at home, I just needed more space just for my work stuff and just to keep it separate. And I got this really neat and really pretty 2022 planner, and I've been using this for a couple weeks now, and this is really, really helpful for me. I love that it has like this gold band bookmark right here. It's one of those like elastic bookmarks. I really like that because I can just flip open to wherever I'm at. It has calendars, and it has plenty of space for each day to show you. I'll just flip to one that's blank. Like this whole section is one day, and that gives me plenty of space to write everything that I need to do for work in one day. And you know, between my Handmade Homeschooler brand and between my agency that I run, so I'm an SEO agent. So basically what I do is I help handmade sellers, like people who are who make handmade items like soap and jewelry and things like that. I help them rank their websites on Google. And so I have a team, and we all work together, and you know, I train them, and they, you know, it's a thing. It's a whole big thing. So I have that whole other brand that I run other than this brand that I run. So as you can imagine, between filming for here and then filming there and then doing all that, it's a lot of work. You know, I have students and clients and all kinds of things. So just keeping things organized is a big help. So one of the last things I want to show you guys is I got a different kind of paint too. I have a paint addiction, I think. I think I have a paint problem. But it's okay, because like it says in the Instagram reel, it doesn't hurt anybody. It's okay that I'm obsessed with it. I am obsessed with it. It's okay. So these are my first set of gouache paints. And if you don't know what gouache is, because I didn't until recently, gouache is like a medium between watercolor and acrylic. And these are great for kids. I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna get another set for my boys to use. So this is what it looks like. This is the jelly type, and the coverage is great, and the cups are really large. So just to show you guys, this is the size of one of the cups inside, and it comes with several paintbrushes, and you can tell I've been using it. I'm completely new to gouache paint, so like this whole thing is completely new to me. But I've been using several tutorials online, and so far it's going all right. It's, you know, just something else for me to learn, because between homeschooling and mom stuff, like I feel like we should have hobbies. Moms, we should have hobbies. It's really easy to lose yourself as a homeschool parent. It's really easy to lose yourself as a stay-at-home mom. So, and it's even easier to lose yourself when you are a stay-at-home parent, a homeschool mom, and you work as well. So for me, having some kind of hobby just makes me feel like myself for a little while, even if it's just really temporary. Having something to do like painting or, you know, music used to be my hobby. Having something like that that's just mine and is just for me makes me feel like myself, and it kind of just rejuvenates me as a parent. So I can't do it every day. I don't paint every day. In fact, I haven't painted at all this entire week because I've been so busy with work. But even if you can just take 15 minutes out of your day to read something for yourself, to do something for yourself, I highly recommend it. I know a lot of you, especially with young kids, you're looking at me going, you are insane. I don't have that kind of time. I get it, but one day you will. And you know, when I was a young mom, I didn't either. When my kids were young, I had a toddler and a newborn, and my hobby was working out. If you've seen any of my past videos, that's another hobby of mine, is working out. You know, I was determined to get the baby weight off, and I did, and I got baby weight off plus more, but working out is also a hobby of mine, and that's something else I've been doing all week. So I do that almost every single day, 6 days a week, and it helps me keep my body really healthy, and it helps keep my my illness in check as well. So for me, it's absolutely essential that I keep healthy in that way, that I not just eat healthy, but that I exercise, work out, that type of thing. So even if I'm just walking, I do walking videos, I do that type of stuff, you know, even if it's just something really low key, I make sure that I do that every day. So, okay, sorry, I had a little soapbox moment there, but all right, guys, that is all I have for this video. I hope that you guys found some cool stuff that you like. I will leave the links for everything down below in the description box for you, of course. And you guys have my Amazon store link that is right there because I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you decide to buy anything from my Amazon link, my family actually will get part of that purchase. Amazon doesn't get the whole purchase. We actually get part of that purchase. And it does help me and my family out when you guys do that. So I really appreciate it if you guys decide to do that. So I just wanted to say thank you. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and happy homeschooling.